how the netbook made me a better writer is I used to make a short little sentence thing, like my essay or something, and then now on the netbook I make it more longer because I like to type a lot.
Is using the netbook fun?
Yes, it's fun to use because you can do what you want to do. You have like your own little website you can set up if your teacher lets you.
Can you show me some things on your netbook, please?
We have like here. We have Xmine.
What does Xmine help you do?
It helps me do like for a story. It helps me to for a topic to write down some stuff, and like I did this one for my life topic. Oops. Hold on. See.
And how did that help your writing?
It helped me for my writing was that it helped my writing because I had to write down some stuff, and it made my writing better because it would just make a little red line underneath if I missed it wrong or anything.
It changed me as a writer because before I didn't write as much, but now I'm like doing 6 paragraphs. Before I was doing like 5 sentences, then I call it a story. But
why were you only writing 5 sentences?
Because before I didn't like writing with my hands because it was kind of tiring. And with the netbook, I don't have to worry about that because there's keys.
Can you show me an example of one of your stories?
Yeah. This story is better on the netbook because I wrote a lot more, and it's like easier to write because I don't have to write with my hand.
To learn more, what helped me learn more about this netbook is that I can explore different sites so I can learn more things, and I am able to go to instead of writing it on hand, our plan, I can just go to Xmines, and my plan will just come up. It'll automatically come up. Well,
so do you think using a netbook has made you more engaged as a student?
Yeah, because I used to write barely. Like for my paragraph, it was only 2 sentences. Now I usually make it 5, usually.
What's your favorite part of the day now?
When I get to use my netbook.
Netbooks have made us better writers because instead of just like drafting, instead of just writing 2 things, we could just write one. Because when we were writing our draft books, we have to like write our draft, and then we have to revise and proofread how to make a draft all ugly, and then we have to write the same thing on a separate piece of paper.
Yes, you're right. And so what has changed now? So you're still using the writer. You're still thinking like a writer.
Yeah.
So what's changed now that you're using?
Everything. It's easy to get feedback, and we don't need to write the same thing twice. We can just let it be and just tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
The netbooks have made us a better writers because instead of just waiting a long time to get more feedback, we could just get it automatically.
How do you get it automatically?
We share our writing with the teacher, and then she revises it, and she gives us feedback, and then she gives it back to us.
It also helps us because it used to be kind of hard to revise, but now all we have to do is share with the teacher, and she writes down what you have to revise with.
Are you more engaged as a learner now?
Yeah.
How come?
Because we don't really like writing draft books. We like typing.
Okay.
Makes it more funny.
Well, I like emailing people and drawing stuff and taking pictures of things.
Oh.
You can make videos on the netbooks, and that's fun to do too.
Can you say that again? I can't hear you.
Really
You
loud.
can make videos on the netbooks, and it's fun to do. Also, you get to go on YouTube, but you have to stay safe.
And then we could practice our math with the calculator feature.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
How'd you find that?
It's like in the menu bar over here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where I found it.
Okay. What do you like to do on your netbook besides writing?
Customize
Emailing
what
my friends and playing games.
customize what it looks like.
You guys gone to any
On the
sites that
monitor.
you've learned some stuff on?
Well,
Yeah.
we went to Pennies for Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pennies for Peace when we first got it.
Yeah.
What about Discovery One?
And then when we're doing like our inquiry stuff, we can go on Discovery One Place and just type in what we want to learn about.
What were you learning about before?
The body.
And what did you learn on the internet that you didn't learn in a textbook?
Your immune system. And basically most of the systems.
Anything else?
What have you learned? Did you learn about how to be safe using your netbook and being on the internet? Tell us how you can be safe.
You can be safe by not inviting people to yourself besides you.
And if you log. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Mark McConnell, and I teach 5th grade at Wheeling Elementary, and this is...
I'm Liz Keene, and I teach 4th grade and ELA at Wheeling Elementary.
Okay, we're discussing what the grant has done for us here. We wrote a grant for getting 32 netbooks into our classroom, and the school matched the grant, so that we ended up with 64 netbooks in our school.
And I think the purpose that has served our instruction the most is in writing. We see a lot of strengths. The students are improving in their writing. They're adding more details. They can they can use the revision process a little bit differently, but they see how that idea of reading and revising while proofreading, like it's really starting to make the process more smooth for them, and really they see that when their engagement is up with this, we're seeing a lot of great results from it.
Students that were unwilling to write more than 2 or 3 sentences are willing to keep going at it with a netbook in front of them. To them, it's a much more engaging tool and much more pleasant to use for writing. One of the challenges that I've overcome as a result of this, though, is students turn in their work much more readily using this netbook. They might try and find an excuse not to get it turned in otherwise.
I don't really consider myself to be very tech savvy, so I was a little bit hesitant to take this on, but I thought, this is where education is going, and I feel that if I'm going to have any professional development, I need to take this opportunity. So I was a little bit nervous. I was more of a listener, and I would take one little piece at a time, and I thought that with each piece, it has been coming together, and the kids are teaching me, I'm teaching the kids, and we kind of know that that's our objective for this year, that we're just going to kind of try things out, talk about them. So, with the exception of, I think, and this is one of the challenges I have, is with my second language learners, if they do not have the ability to type with ease, sometimes that can be a limitation for them, because they do need the paper and the pencil, and to match, the voice print match. But that's okay, because we can use the netbook for another reason, for visuals. So it just looks different for the different language levels.
True.
Yeah.
One of the successes I've seen also with some of my students is students that might not be successful in virtually any other area find themselves very successful on this netbook. When we opened up X-Minds for a planning tool for the students, I purposefully chose a couple of students that don't always do the work on pencil and paper, and got them to do that on here, and then they ended up helping me show the rest of the class how that worked. And of course that increased their own engagement, and they use this tool all the time now.